Tales of the lands far to the south speak of great tomb complexes hidden beneath stone pyramids built in the desert, and of kings mummified and buried with all their wealth. An acquaintance of mine, Golik, recently happened upon a map, ancient and crumbling, showing the layout of one of these tombs. He took a team of archaeologists with him and went treasure hunting. No one's heard from him since. He left me a hard copy of the map and a metal cog for opening the tomb door in case anything should happen. I've secured passage on a ship heading south. Even if I don't find Golik, the solid gold Book of the Dead he was after may make the trip worthwhile. I know tomb raiding is a risky business, but I'm always willing to experience new cultures and rob them. I played this mission from Beneath the Sands way back in 2010, I believe, and there was no commentary because that's what I was doing back then. And I got the hankering to replay some aesthetic kind of missions to help calm me down or whatever, so I figured why not do a double feature of From Beneath the Sands and Whispers in the Desert. Yes, Whispers. So let's just start with this one. Yeah, it's been a long time. I think I may not even have played this since back in 2010. That could be wrong, but it's been a long time regardless. So, without relying on your water crystals, you'll need to find a supply of fresh water, hopefully without a fly in it, so that you don't dehydrate on the return journey. Find and steal the legendary Book of the Dead that Golik was after. The map you've got only shows the upper levels. Find its sister. Misspelled. The thief Golik and his party never returned from this particular grave-robbing excursion. Find out what happened to them. You consider yourself an expert tomb raider, so prove it. Bag 2,000 loot. Once everything else is done, escape with your life. I'm married to my life, and I must go with it all the livelong day. So, there's going to be some undead in here. But, I don't know. Holy water, what does it cost? It doesn't say what it costs. Wow, that's not that much. I prefer flash bombs myself. Fire arrows are also good. But, yeah. Healing would probably also be good, but guess what? I can't get it. So let's just go. I don't know. I'm sure I'll be fine. I remember back when I got the Sony FW900 widescreen CRT. I don't have that anymore. I haven't for a long time, but I was testing this mission with it, and I'm like, wow, man, the black levels are so deep, there is no bottom. And then Mary's mind exploded. So, yeah, I'm kind of on tilt now because reasons, and I'm nervous and not bold like I was recently, you know, being open and stuff, because I guess I still just care too much about what people think. And also, you know, I've been uncomfortable, physically uncomfortable, doing these since 2013. Remember when I got this Blue Yeti mic for the first time in October 2012, thereabouts? Before that, I was using a headset mic where I could just move around wherever I wanted and I would always be close to the mic. But then this mic here is stationary, and I always just felt so entrapped and enclosed and having to sit in one place with it. And I've felt that way, you know, since 2012 or 2013 for a very, very long time. It's unrelated to the mission, but there you go. So, I'm surprised that it didn't show earlier, or maybe it did. Still. Yeah, that's right. Y'all weird incandescent mummies or fluorescent mummies. Hey, the saving is instant and doesn't skip and stutter like So yes, I sort of remember a few areas, but the bulk of it I kind of don't quite remember. So let's take a look. The entrance chamber, the under pyramid, the Hall of Kings, symbol of yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here. Well, I don't know. I guess I only have a map of the upper levels. I'm not really sure why. Possibly so that you can explismalore. That's what Snoop Dogg would say. Explismalore. I'm certain of it. And if there's any person I know, it's Snoop Dogg, and I know him extremely well. So, yeah, okay. So this mission is going to be just me going, I remember this now, I remember that now. I remember the thing where you can stand up and move faster now. But I guess I'll try to restrain myself from saying that. How's that sound? Are you Golik? No, you're just Corpse. What an unfortunate name. Your name is your fate. As thou art named, so art thou damned. That was a song I made once. I put together some tracks for an album I'm working on, and I realized they all just sound boring together, so that's pretty cool. Arrived at the pyramid after 2 days' travel. We had to dig the entrance out, as it was buried in a sand drift. Not much water left. Eventually, we got inside. The metal cog opened the door just like Golek said. I've got a good feeling about this. Damn, that random taffer Golek insisted on bringing along. He started whooping and hollering when he saw some treasure, and all the corpses lying around the place really came to life. We had to run, and the last thing I heard was him screaming as they tore him to pieces. I'll never forget their subhuman, demented mutterings. I need to get out of here. Tapping zombie got me. Or whatever they are. They're all wrapped up in rotten bandages. That bastard Golek has left me for dead. It's just a scratch. Looks worse than it is. When I feel up to walking again, I'll try and get back to the entrance. Let Golek brave the traps. If he gets out alive, I'll knife the bastard and take the loot. Well, that's rather unfortunate. So, yeah, I've forgotten what I was going to say, so I'm going to make horse sounds instead. I mean, look, it's just like once in a while somebody comes on and says, hey, you're annoying and your commentary sucks. And I'm like, if it was everybody saying that from the start, I guess I'd be like, okay, and I would change something. But, like, it's really confusing for me that most of y'all are like, dude, we love your commentary. And some people are like the soothsayers and come on like, no, you're actually terrible. I'm saying the sooth. And who to believe? You know? So, yeah, that guy, he's dangerous. He's gonna come back because guess what? That wall probably opens, but looks like it doesn't. I do remember this place, weirdly enough. I mean, you'd think this is sort of an indistinct place, although I guess not. Hey, stuff to loot into our pocket like Space Quest. Are you Golek? No, you're just another guy called Corpse. It's interesting. All the guys called Corpse just went on this expedition. This joke is gonna wear old pretty quick here. These ancient folks must have had some mighty good treasure for them to put as many traps down here as they have. I saw a strange new type of creature. It resembled the mummified corpses we avoided before, but it glowed a sickly green. I shouldn't wonder if I've been poisoned just looking at it. Golek has translated part of an old scroll that tells of a book bound in solid gold. Once we've had a few hours rest, we should start looking for it. Yeah, I remember just sort of sitting up here and waiting for this guy, I think is what I remember. Maybe I try to not reload all the time in this mission, huh? Maybe that sounds like a good idea. So, yeah, those are definitely custom sounds, but the thing is, I think this mission predates Broken Triad. Well, it does predate Broken Triad. Which also had mummy sounds in it. I wonder which came first, though, because maybe those sounds were already in the working version of Broken Triad. I'm not sure. Ooh. Ew. Ew. That's my comment on this. So yeah, I really liked Whispers in the Desert because it's beautiful and like I'm easy, right? You just make beautiful graphics and I'm good. I wonder if that guy's real. I don't know. Jumping over him. Oh yeah, I remember this. But what did it do? It's the switch that makes a strange sort of moaning happen. It's kind of like those toys where you pull the string and you go, I've got a snake in my boot, except it's an entire building because, you know, technology starts out big and it gets small. Until the world blows up and then, I guess it stops happening. So, no more snakes in anyone's boot because there's no boots. They've all rotted and the snakes are running rampant. The snakes become the new intelligent species, and then become lamias, and then they become cute anime lamia girls, and... Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. So... Ooh. So, yeah, I don't want to, like, rush around, but... Snake passage. Wow. Looks like I subconsciously started talking about snakes because I saw the snake passage on the map. I don't know. What other subconscious thing could I be made to do by showing me an image of it? Perhaps an image of a stop sign would make me stop doing these horrible Let's Plays with awful commentary or whatever. High Priest Dach Mud. Well, I'm Dach Vader, so... Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna take my pie with my cake and... Oh, what? Oh, that's bad news. Like, for real. That's some sour pie with not nearly enough strawberries in it. I've got a really bad feeling about this, but looks like... Wow, that guy's missing a hand. Let's not judge. He probably lost it in a tragic sawmill accident. Not really a funny thing to say, because that's probably how everybody loses their hand, except for that if they're using that one skill saw type machine where if they sense a finger, they just stop. And then you get a band-aid instead of an ambulance. TM. So I guess I'm promoting a product now, except I didn't mention the name because I forgot what the name was, so... It's probably like the Safety Saf or something, you know? Because you have to misspell words due to trademark issues or whatever it is. So, is this dude guarding anything? Yes, he is. So 2,000 loot is kind of what I need. So, that's a dead end, so if I could figure out... Okay, I have absolutely no idea, so maybe I'm not even on the right level. So apparently, this creep crouch crawl, somebody said that this was actually listed in the original manual as a legit strategy. God damn it, that's the wrong way. Which surprised me, because I guess I never read it. Who the hell ever reads game manuals? Like, I read the NES and Super NES manuals back in the day for, like, the Mario and Zelda games, and Uniracers, the Super NES game Uniracers, known in some territories as Unirally, has the best manual ever. I'm serious. I think it's been preserved on some site. There used to be a site for video game manuals, don't know if it's still around, but it's a seriously good manual. It's really funny and goes off on tangents. It's basically the manual version of my commentary. So if you love and or hate that, then go and find that, and I'm sure it'll be super great. Yeah, like, I really need to get more exercise, like, immediately, because my back is going to, like, fuse its spine together, and it won't matter that I've made a ton of cash. Here lies High Priest Dachmud, laid to rest eternally in the blood of 100 slaves. I see you there, extremely suspicious wall. That's all I have to say about that, I suppose. Okay, so... It's very obvious that this is a bad idea, but let's just do it. So did that do anything useful, or... Oh! I didn't want to reload, no. Yeah, I'm presuming that there was a cracked floor down there or something that it blew up. That could be a wrong assumption, but... Well, I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I've reloaded yet, so... Say hip-hop hooray, ho-hey for me, and... Wait a minute. I don't think this is possible. Ladders in this engine... My god, no, seriously, why would you make me... I'm pretty sure... Well, at least there's water and not solid well, it's blood, I guess. Blood that may or may not kill you some of the time. But this is like... Okay, I guess you just do that. The whole diagonal jump is just a trick. Just do a straight jump. It's fully expert time. Although... It's strange to me that... Some people are saying, like, I can't make this jump, and then someone's suggesting do a diagonal... Wait a minute, it just brings me back up here. That was... Okay, I guess loot was down there, so sure. And, like, people didn't think of doing a diagonal run. It's weird, because I've just always done a diagonal run, ever since I can remember. Even when I was a kid, it's just, like... It's possible I may have learned it from somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I just did it because it seemed like... the natural thing to do. Like, it seems if pressing... I don't know, it just seemed like leading really into the run, and it seemed like it would make it go faster. just seemed intuitive for some bizarre reason. Oh, yeah, the lever. Right, so, okay, so, High Priest Dachmad, so... This might be really the middle level, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is one of my favorite missions, though. I really like this one, because it's... Well, I'm gonna say Egypt. I'm like 50% sure this might be inspired by ancient Egypt, but like at this point, I'm not gonna say my ancient cultures, because who even knows, even though I just did. Is this... Wait, is this... Like, back up to the entrance, or is it another... No, that's the entrance, but... What's all this? Some dead guy's gonna come out of there. Also, I really like these thingies on the ground. Yeah, that wall looks sort of important. You'll forgive me for thinking such. Yeah, I really like these thingies on the ground. Not sure where they come from, but... They look cool. Uh-oh. God, of course you're coming up here, aren't you? Okay, so, mission, get over there. May or may not be possible, but it's definitely dramatic. Oh, I want to get over there, but all my friends have left me because I left my shoes untied. Cue the violins while I mope around selling my paintings at half price. Did I mention that Yes Man would have been a much better movie if it would have just been that guy randomly saying yes to everything and having the best life ever, and then it just says fin and ends? Did I mention that? Ooh. So I don't know what that guy's deal even is. Did I go? I don't think I went in here before. Whoa. Also, I don't have like 10 million healing potions. Oh shit. Like I do in some missions. Yikes. Okay, Long John Silver. Get out of here. Get your entire face out of here, goat man. Dang it. Oh yeah, right. Okay, now I know where I am. But now I'm just looping. I guess I should go in that hole in the ground. Or maybe this hole in... Oh, what? It's an Ankh Morpork. In stunning. Yeah, so... I just wanted to sort of be thorough in the burrow before I went down the hole in the ground just to make sure... Okay, so maybe this is the snake passage? Yeah, that's pit. It's just the pit. You know, there's a lot of pits around, but this is the pit, and I think this is just old stuff. Yeah, it's just... It's just that. And there's the lever. Gotcha. So, it's possible maybe I can't even get to the lower levels without the lever. I was gonna make some pun about levers and level, but then I realized there is none to be made, so... Oh, but wait. What have we here? Let's get greedy, y'all, and accept our $290 payment that we don't need. And accept it gratefully and with much praising of the Lord. Because... So, what did that switch actually do, though? Did it, like, open the bottom of this pit? I just wish I knew, but since I'm sort of apparently just doing this impromptu iron mode, I see you extremely obvious thingies on the ground there. I should probably just see what the... Oh, I get it. You have to run, but you can't without triggering the thingies on the ground. Okay, what do they do? Oh, nothing, it's just metal. Okay, that's kind of anticlimactic. And there's that black thing on the tomb, which I actually remember, which probably means it's gonna slide open. Oh yeah, and also that much more obvious sign that it's gonna slide open. Nope, I'm gonna rest in this little slot here. I'm gonna rest in this little slot, and I'm gonna call it a day. Next time, I go up the ramp of doom. See you then!